How's it going, everybody? We're back. This video is dedicated to Jack. Ran into him at my cousin's wedding the other day. He's giving me a hard time for not having created more YouTube content. And you know, you got to give the fans what they want. So here we are, building a kitchen island right now. I'll probably show you a picture of it later, but I don't have it pulled up right now. And my computer's almost out of batteries. And I've already kind of started it, so my apologies, but I'll kind of talk you through what I have done so far. This kitchen island is like half island and half a table extension, so it's like 48 inches of cabinet and then 48-ish inches of, like, you know, table with two legs, and so they can kind of sit with some counter height stools and things. So face frames, doors, plywoody construction, that sort of a thing. So I'll flip you around here, take a quick, oh, I can't even do that. Oh, here we go, new clip. Oh my gosh. All right, it's kind of hidden under my current setup, but here I've broken down all this white ash into all the pieces it's going to end up being. So all the face frame members and all of the rails and stiles for the doors and one drawer. And then down here as kind of the auxiliary random stuff, some aprons for the table side, a toe kick for around the bottom of the cabinet, and whatever I have left over, which isn't much. I'm pretty proud of myself for my purchasing moves there the other day. Right now we are making panels for the doors on the sides. Two doors open, and two of them are just fixed to the cabinet to kind of create like a, I don't know, consistent appearance. So we've got two of them glued up. I'm not doing it a particularly fancy way. I've jointed all these guys together. This is how I lay them out. I learned this back at Greg Honest Furniture. I don't think there's anything particularly wild and crazy about it, but it works well. If you wanted to get real fancy, you could maybe get like a little caul setup. Cut to a clip of caul with the coffee table I have going right now. Here's the caul setup for this coffee table. It's not clamped horizontally anymore. I'm just leaving it in this caul setup to, I don't know, convince it to be flat. But that's what you do. You basically make a sandwich of these little caul dudes, clamp them down the whole way down, and then you would have clamps running across the grain, obviously pulling it together. But I'm running shy on clamps right now, and I'm gonna probably pull these pretty soon too and hope that the tabletop just stays flat. All right, that was fun. But with this, I usually don't bother. This material is relatively thick compared to what I'm gonna plane it down to, and so it's just not really worth it to, I don't know, to go through all the hijinks of like clamping it 500 different directions and using up all the clamps to make it work. So I've got it like this, and I just sort of approximate it. I'll beat on it and clamp it into submission so that it stays reasonably flat, and then when I plane it, there's usually enough meat on it that any inconsistencies get planed out. All right, panel building mission is done for today. I built two little ones for the front of the kitchen island yesterday, and then today I built the four larger ones for the side. I like to get panel building out of the way early because I am annoyed by it. It's kind of like messy, got to cut up a lot of stuff. They're not like fun, interesting cuts. They're just like slicing things up into little strips and sort of laying them out, and there's a bunch of glue and mess, and yeah, I don't know. So the sooner I can get it done with, the sooner I can move on to something more fun. I also like it because it helps me consolidate my materials. I've been woodworking for quite a while at this point, and I'm still surprised by how much wood it takes to make a panel, which you think I'd eventually figure out, but it hasn't taken. So yeah, like going from a giant stack of wood that's in your way to 6 panels that you can stack somewhere, maybe clamp to keep flat, is helpful to me. I don't know, keeps the place organized, and then I can move on to the next part of the project.